run the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
No huddle here for the offense. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll slot it at the 47. LSU with the 1st and 10 here.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield. That's Yates. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The give out of the gun. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. And the Tigers will hustle to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Yates. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. The screen, he can go. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. LSU now operating in the red zone. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Snap from the gun on third down. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Fresno State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Bulldog Stadium. one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football.
Gives him the big stiff arm.
They're trailing by just 4 to Utah State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly complete.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The Rebels decide to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tempo and overdrive.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. LSU right back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds a tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. He'll throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. It's complete to the left. The quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
And it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, so you can mix it up and keep that defense guessing.
They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Yates.
Tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Finds his back in the middle. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. The screen, he's got wheels. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll give it to the back. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Yates. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10?
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Yates. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon with the offensive lineman, call it out and pick you up. You could tell, did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon, right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in the coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Finds his tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. LSU quick to the line.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offense.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Gets it out quickly. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Great place to start for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Fresno State has the lead right now, but this Bulldog Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Utah State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Dropping back, it's Walls. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Finds a spot in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Rides to back and leaves it. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. Marches ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Puts it out of the air.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. To the air, it's Walls. Bringing the heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Going for 6. Fires into traffic, intercepted. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Magnolia Bowl goes to LSU as the Tigers take care of Ole Miss. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.